What is... Then...
Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
Belara,
Hey, Irilyn.
look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though. No matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But, yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Brazier. What they did, Yevon Eurus, to us, I can never forgive.
With any luck, you can say that right to their faces.
Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come in. The rest send their regards, especially Emma.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd always get the words wrong. In the rituals, I mean. Syrian would laugh at me. Well, not in a mean way, and he'd help me. It meant a lot.
So why? I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done. That I remember, anyway. Well, we...
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
I'd be happy to assist on the next
I've heard
journey.
another landscape has been added to your Congratulations are in order. We've an unseen visitor.
It matters on.
What's this?
Thank you for coming, everyone. Please, bear with me.
Can't stop gossip.
Is Emmerich even breathing?
You. I knew it'd take getting used to. If there's anything anyone wants to say...
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before... Trouble it.
Welcome. Here for a drink? A meal? I'll be with you right away.
Zeta, how are you?
Better with Aelia out of the picture. You know, my last show had a good crowd, in a good mood. Haven't seen that in a while.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad, pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
One day we'll come here and not get mixed up in something.
Well, then what would we do for fun?
I've got a few ideas.
Until then, it's reading the paper. What could go wrong?
Are we tempting fate now? That is fun. So, what are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev, Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
That's brilliant. Maybe we should advertise.
Slow down. We haven't seen if this one works out.
There. Virantium brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
My hero.
I wasn't already. Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Nev, where does you and Rana keep busy?
You didn't think Docktown would run out of problems, did you?
I wouldn't know the place if it did. That's right.
How's it going?
Checking where we stand. Aelia should be dead. But what can you do?
Will you stop working with Nev?
We'll see. Prices are double, no bonuses, and nothing on the threads.
Fair enough.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before trouble hit. Drinks on me.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people... Besides, I have news. And every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
The damned Venatori up to no good again?
What else? The cult lost people in Arlethan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathous is already falling apart.
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
Just tell me how I stop them. What are they planning?
That's the problem. I don't know. But we'll find out. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
Are there more records on?
Wait, you finished the ones I gave you?
Yes, and there might be a pattern with spy movements, but I need more information.
Nev said you'd give yourself homework.
Nev told me about Treviso. I'm sorry to hear it. I don't have much, but if there's any way I can send aid, I know you travel there.
We really need to figure out the god's big plan. Dorian thinks Knight Commander Lenos is part of it, so let's track him down first.
So, you've managed to get leads on the Venatori from Aelia.
She's not chatty, but she's smug. Couldn't resist hinting at a few unfinished plans that I can now chase down.
Then you don't regret letting her leave?
It wouldn't change the past. And maybe this will change our future.
If you change your mind, my knives are sharp. And no all the contracts I did in Tevinter, and I never did find out who paid for them.
You think it might have been the Shadow Dragons?
If someone else wanted the Venatori dead enough to hire me, I bet they'd know about it.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mirda, then you don't regret letting her leave?
It wouldn't change.
There's Dorian.
There's Lenos's...
Half-eaten, mostly gone. Warm. I don't even know what this A bedroll. It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain? Lenos intends to destroy the city with Blight and Darkspawn.
Carthus. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city. You should head there.
All right.
There's a problem.
Amplify me!
Protect that one.
Nice hit! Get clear!
Made it through that one.
Ready.
Trouble covered.
Something tore through these gates. Something big. Watch out. I bet this Darkspawn was what tore through the gates.
Impressive, then.
Got company.
More blight in the way. That did it. We can get through now.
There's a lot of them. Nice work!
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least a dozen people have been lost trying to map this place. But I'd mention that.
No good. There must be another one.
Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing. We got it. Way should be clear.
Shadow dragons? How did you fight this thing? Venatori, to me! Do you think you've won? Do you think you can stop the Venatori? All the risen gods?
I won't give up the city to them, or to you.
The Shadow Dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city!
At least we're not trying to blight it.
One less corrupt Templar in Minrathous.
Can't say he'll be missed.
Let's look around, see what we find.
In Treviso, we have a tale of a masked man who lived in the bowels of the city.
Sitting in the sewer and consumed with lust for a noble woman he could have.
You know the story.
We have the same one in Minrathous.
The Risen God's ritual. That's what the gods in the Venatori are preparing for. Lenos's documents. They detail the Venatori. These star charts predict an eclipse. To make magic stronger.
Ritual magic, empowered by an eclipse.
All this. The ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We need to tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on. Now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means?
This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You? On the throne? Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
We expose corruption and stop slavers, but nothing really changes. What makes you think it'll be different this time?
Surely you're not suggesting we give up entirely. After all, you're still here. The rot in Tevinter is buried, but what you...
So the rot has no chance to return. But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it... I say we make
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? I no longer trust that political machine will work in our favor. No.
Swords and if we go out,
We're Shadow Dragon.
the point.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once, and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a... Rook, we're talking about your city. Your Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
What sort of change are you trying to...
For a start?
And Tevinter has been... The Zoparat...
And all that's just the beginning of what will undoubtedly be a long journey.
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both know what Tevinter needs. How best to get it, that's the question.
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around.
And I'd absolutely back you up.
We'll see.
Will we?
You want me to choose who'll be Archon? Sure, I'm a Shadow Dragon, but there are so many others here.
Then talk to them. Asher and...
All right.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
He could have done so much with his position.
But he chose his side. And got what he...
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
But I didn't know that, Lenos. Still.
Dorian and Maeve...
They both make good points. I just want what's best for our city and its people.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate...
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again. Gets one more shot at changing Tevinter from the top down. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you risk when all you rely on is hope. But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might get harder before they get easier. If they get easier.
I'll take my chances.
What if we pick the wrong person?
They both care. They'll both try their best. There is no wrong person. With your help, we've come further than we have in years. Change isn't a straight line.
And that's just fancy talk for thanks, Rook. You did good.
So what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the god's ritual. I'd call that a good day.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be the more effective in getting it?
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
You know me. I'm trouble. But more than that, it's our city. Our Tevinter. I care about what you think.
Always the charmer. Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. But if you're asking me, I'd go with Maevaris. She'll inspire people, show them that the Magisterium can be better than it is. Right now, after the gods and everything else, that's what this city needs. What we all need.
Thanks, Nev. That helped.
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium supporting a cult. Bending the knee to these risen old gods just for a taste of more power. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You ask too much, Mevaris.
Look at me. Such a fool.
Ah, it's Rook. You spoke with the others.
What do you think? Who should be leading the charge from here on?
I hope this signals the start of the change we've worked toward.
The start of the...
But we'll keep fighting.
And with you and
What happens after it's decided who'll lead?
Well, Lenos is gone, the cult's numbers are down, and they're scrambling to prepare for the god's ritual. They'll be distracted. It's a perfect opportunity to get our preparations in order.
All plans contingent on surviving the current disaster, of course.
Mevaris should lead.
I will not squander the opportunity. That is my promise to you all.
And May will have my full support, of course.
They will.
The risen gods.
Oh, they will fight. This city has strength.
So Hallows this morning. Cheery, despite everything that's happened. I hear I've both of you to thank.
I did it for the fish.
You're not fooling anyone, Gallus.
Aelia won't cause trouble in Docktown anymore.
I heard. And it's good to have Hallows back.
You would have let us on.
That's what he wanted. Gonna see right in this. I would have been miserable if we left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil with a son?
And we're saving the world.
Lucanis.
He looks just like me. Spite.
If you could find a way, imagine what it could change. It would give hope to so many people.
I must start with one.
A demon who's worked in a team.
The Evenurers do not need. They only demand. Deny them.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
We're facing Immort. That's...
So, what?
A sing...
The anti...
Worse.
The gods can see further than anyone, but they can't see everything at once.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook.
That takes... We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many We'll need to be at our best.
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send up...
What about the Inquisitor? I know she's been busy fighting in the south, but this doesn't end until the gods are dead. She knows that.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to her. Morrigan, too. We could use their help. We're ready as we'll ever be. We need...
I agree.
Get some rest.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people.
The inconsistent... How's life as a Shadow Dragon?
There's a lot to catch up on, but I'll help however I can.
Give me a hand.
Of course.
So, you've managed to get leads on the Venatori from Aelia.
She's not chatty, but she's smug. Couldn't resist hinting at a few unfinished plans that I can now chase down.
Then you don't regret letting her leave?
It wouldn't change the past. And maybe this will change our future.
If you change your mind, my knives are sharp, and no one would trace it to you.
So where's the game? Had some wardens on the ship once. Failed them to defend. Have you told
Events are weaving together quickly.
So the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed. Time is once settled, and what if you're up?
Only one of us has a fragment of a god inside them. Mythal.
I carry only her memories.
Well, either way, our ally...
If the evil put it...
And they can't finish their... Elganon!
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Elgernon just...
The gods were way too quiet. I should talk with Nev before we leave. See how she's doing. Not taking a break? It's our last chance before...
I'll get to it. The gods are rushing this.
You're worried?
Maybe.
So the job's gone sideways.
That?
When this is over...
Don't.
Don't what?
Talk about after.
If this isn't something you want...
That's not what this is.
Then what?
The job? I know one'll...
Nev.
Oh, I knew you... When do the tables turn?
I'm not going anywhere. Nev,
People say a lot of...
I will.
It's not that they don't want to. Not all...
I'll always try.
You...
Come on, Nev. We're gonna be... I should talk with Varric, too. Get any last advice for killing a god. Varric...
It's fortunate we weren't spotted coming in.
A lot of dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
Now,
Morgan... Armies are big and clumsy.
Agree.
The gods will know where
I'm the scout.
There'll be Blight farther up, Harding. And Darkspawn.
I've...
Davrin's right. We need a Grey Warden and a Griffin in the lead. I'll take the rest of us.
Elgert.
One problem at a time. As long as he has that archdemon, he's invulnerable. Concentrate on Gillenane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elgin.
Good luck, Rook.
Good luck, Davrin. All right. Not the quickest path ahead, but we might reach the gods before we're spotted. There! That must be where the gods are making the dagger.
Rook, the veil is weakening here. I can feel it.
Well, so much for that.
Take them out fast!
Intruders, take arms!
You heard Kunari.
They've got mortars.
So they hired human mercenaries.
The Yontam aren't taking any chances. Sounds like a lot more Antom across the bay.
What are they saying?
Something about Gillenane giving them world-crushing power? Sounds like Davrin's team found the Antom. I hope they're all right. Mercenaries again. They have mages.
We can make quick work of this.
Stay in cover.
Anton Reaver!
They're all yours.
Seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elganon.
Loose Khan. Said my name. Rook, what I said before, I want things to go our way, I do.
I know.
Just find a way out. Can you do that, Trouble?
I can if you can. What did this place used to be?
Spite says he smells old blood.
Another group of mercenaries!
We can't let them slow us down.
They're at range. We're on fire! Look out!
Light. Well, we're getting closer.
If the gods finish their dagger, open the Fade and unleash all the blight. Even Solus was terrified of that.
He has some sense at least.
Tom, your vision, your loyalty will be rewarded.
Gillenane and I must complete our task before we join you. But this magic we harness will transform the world. And all those within it.
We're getting closer to where the gods are making their dagger.
Anton! We sense intruders, the same mortals who defied us at Whitehall. A spite demon and its host. A frost wielder, Tevinter Drake. There are others. Find them. Bring us what remains.
Damn. This is bad.
We have to hurry. The Anton will be looking everywhere after hearing that. There's Davrin.
Rook, over here.
Davrin, you alright?
Future glory! It grows. Say otherwise.
The door, Davrin.
Give us another minute.
Watch your back.
Doors are open, Rook. There's a lot more on top. We'll lead them away.
Be careful. We'll meet you above.
There are things I would have of you, Rook. Draw closer. You will learn what they are.
Elganon again.
Just more talk.
Ugh. A lot more blight on this side.
More Anton, too.
Unharmed, the intruders remained. Wonders an instrument of the dreadful.
So the gods know we have Solis' dagger.
Our ritual gathers momentum. Power. It cannot be interrupted by mortals. I will send my creations to assist your hunt.
Oh no. Darkspawn!
Get clear! We need to close it!
Now it's your turn. Got us at range.
Did you see that flash of green light? That's a tear in the Fade.
A fade there. Don't tell me the gods are that close.
The gods might be close, but they'd be gloating if they finished their dagger. If we kill Gillenane and steal that dagger, then Elganon can't unleash the Blight. Fade tear's blocking the way. We have to set it off.
Anton coming your way. We can't hold them forever.
Do what you can. Meet us inside that building ahead.
More blight.
We've got to clear it out to get to the gods.
They're up to us.
Careful. More fade tears. Remember to keep your distance. No such thing!
And the first meal I feed it will be your hearts.
Got it! Everyone in!
One.
How do we get through? Ideas? Great. Come on! Elganon and Gillenane are still on the island. If we move fast, we might get Balara back.
Damn it! Hold on, Belle!
The gods...
Then
right.
Then
Where's...
on.
We'll kill Gil...
Then we'll.
Good luck.
Like a.
Gillenane conjured this fog.
I hear Darkspawn.
Watch yourself!
The first age of gods was a time of conquest. The second age of gods saw wonders built. Then came flight, pride, betrayal. And the third age of gods was
I see her.
Don't.
Well played!
You walk among the remains of an empire destroyed by the Dreadnought. Solus is coming. Sweet. He is loyal to nothing but his own fears. renewed efforts, perfected with each iteration. Once the light is fully ours, all wardens who ever lived could not stand against us.
Ned? Emmerich?
Treasures of the ages, set back our work. I will perfect this world, but you shall never see it.
Nev, are you hurt?
Not a scratch, Trouble. Let's end this.
I have not forgotten my archdemon's death. That debt will be paid with your companion's blood.
Emmerich, you're okay.
Only thanks to you. Now, to the fight!
We need to find Davrin. Gillenane grabbed him earlier.
This struggle is pointless. Wasteful.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Davrin, we've got you. We'll find him.
The ritual is nearly complete. You must put them away.
They are persistent.
Lucanus, I've got you. You.
Whatever. Assault!
I won't.
No, we are you. But you were what? Regret. It can. Regretless. No. You are so. Your work.
This. But I'm not dreaming. Has to be some way out of here. Just have to find it. I have to get back to the team.
Hey, kid. Come on. Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
Varric? He's not here. Of course he's not. So how do I get out? Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
Built to hold gods. And locked with... I'm sorry to make you sad, but I told you the enchantments were dangerous. You chose me anyway. You picked me to die.
No, you're right.
Yep, peace. Whatever it takes. That's what you told us. And you live that. Every day. You helped me rescue the Griffins. Got them to the Wardens. You asked a lot of us. The team. But you asked even more of yourself.
So, you... That's...
where it all began.
What am I gonna see there?
I think you already know. And if you...
Solus killed you. His friend...
Yeah.
You know, I think I knew the truth. Deep down. But I couldn't face it.
Why not?
Because it would mean admitting that I let you die.
But
all this time, why?
But they not you time to. I'll do.
Right.
Hey,
what
you saw? But it be remote. Listen, there was Jack looking at you. We've got.
He's...
While the man...
How... But...
Even the...
He...
Now... That lying bastard's always been... And he...
So...
And
Solus is our first target.
he won't be happy when he sees...
Well,
we...
Night.
Look, but... We...
And have... If Bellara were here... And... Get them in the...
Hey.
After we've dealt with Elganon, we must search for Bellara. I'll not leave that poor girl wherever that monster jailed her.
No news on what's happened to her?
No. I'd attempt scrying, but the thing...
I keep expecting Davern to challenge me to push...
Katerina sent me a vintage bottle of...
It feels so different without Davron.
You were a warden to the end, Davrin. A hero. But you were a lot more than that to this team. You were a friend. We couldn't find any trace of you. I don't know what to think about that. What...
I wait, and you...
I wasn't sure I'd be... Nah.
Just... I...
I love you too. I'll place the bet every time. I came back from the dead.
You weren't dead.
I'll always come back for you.
You know, optimism can rub off on a person. You're a bat.
I try.
It's been days, but I still expect Belle to burst in here with a question or theory to share. Varric gone, Bellara taken, Treviso.
You've been dealing with this alone.
There was so much to do, I had to get the job done. For you.
For us now, okay?
I can work with that.
After we've dealt with Elganon, we must search for Bellara. I'll not leave that poor girl wherever that monster jailed her.
No news on what's happened to her?
No. I'd attempt scrying, but the Fade is in an uproar.
If we can find her, we will.
The fires are lit.
Thank you all for coming. If we don't stop Elganon today, our world is either dead or blighted. So we keep fighting until the job is done. It's gonna be hard. There's no guarantee any of us will make it.
We're with you, Rook.
Elgernon dies today.
Whatever it takes.
Strife. News?
Our scouts confirm Elgernon is inside the Archon's palace. There's a giant tendril of blight tethering it to the Divine's manor in Hightown.
Then that's our goal. Breach the city walls and get to that tendril. Emmerich, can we count on Moonwatch support?
The Watchers, living and otherwise, will stand with us.
Every remaining Grey Warden will be there too.
The Antivan Crows are ready to pay their respects.
And the Lords of Fortune will be there. For gold and glory.
The Veil Jumpers have been in this since the beginning, and will be there for the end.
Solus is our first target. Without his dagger, we can't kill Elgernon.
Our scouts last spotted him working with the Shadow Dragons in the western section of Hightown.
Okay, we go in through Hightown.
How? Minrathous was built to fight off an army, even before Elgernon reinforced the defenses. Every gate will be guarded.
Worse than that. Our scouts reported that the Venatori sealed all the gates with those damn warding crystals.
Can the Veil Jumpers disable them?
Venatori magic won't be a problem.
It's still likely to take time. You may need assistance or someone to protect you while you unravel the wards.
Emmerich, I want you helping the Veil Jumpers.
Of course.
The Venatori at that gate will be commanded by a war mage. That's how they usually operate.
If we get rid of the commander, the rest of the Venatori will scatter. Can the crows cut the head off the snake?
Contract accepted.
There's gonna be a lot of guards between you and her. The lords can clear you a path.
And one of us should be there as well.
Lucanus, how'd you like to kill a Venatori mage?
It would be my pleasure.
One last thing might give the crows some trouble. There's a massive construct tall enough to crush buildings. It's guarding the main gate.
A juggernaut. Giant siege constructs built to withstand the Antam, or anyone else who came calling.
We're gonna need our heaviest forces against that juggernaut. Evka?
The Grey Wardens have fought ogres and archdemons. We can handle this.
The Morn Watch will lend aid, but against something as large as this juggernaut, we'll require further assistance. Rook?
Tash, you're with the Wardens.
Right.
Harding? Nev, you're with me. We make a run at the rest of you, get... Once we've got the... and take... We go on...
For a free Minrothers! Attack! Just get... Let's...
Oh!
It was close at the gate, but we're getting... through.
They did their job. Now, let's do ours.
All right, let's find Solus.
The last report said he was helping the Shadow Dragons.
Then let's track down the Shadow Dragons.
Our Lady of Victory. The poor girl's not looking victorious right now.
Get ready, more Darkspawn!
Venatori, too!
fill this plaza. They sold expensive pastry and overpriced jewelry. Now, look at it. The Venatori finally got their victory.
All right. Taya said Solus should be up ahead. Let's find him.
It just keeps getting worse.
I heard Solus was helping the Shadow Dragons. It'd be even worse without him.
Venatori ahead. Looks like a magic leading.
By the power of
You hear that? Something big up ahead.
Asha! Go! Asha! Thanks to Solar.
Stay with...
Even...
You bastard! You...
If I it now.
We were trying to get to the Divine's Manor in the center of the city.
And the Blight tendril connecting to the Archon's palace. Yes, I thought the same. But some intelligence guides the tendrils. It has prevented me from...
Enemies ahead, a lot of them.
Let us see if they've heard the legends of the Dread Wolf. Begone, Darkspawn! Come to be. Betrayed your people! Join Gillenane in death!
Watch out, the Darkspawn ahead has an emissary.
Abominations! Their twisted magic corrupts the Fade.
I got
You will threaten this world no longer. Elganan populates his armies with the cruel and the brutal. No brilliant tacticians, only those he can dominate and those who wish to become like him. But you, Rook, your team is made from the clever, the wise and the loyal. You honored their strengths to make them yours. That is why you are going to defeat him. Whatever intelligence Elganon has set to direct the Blight, we are not far from it. Beyond the Blight there, perhaps. Do you the Blight? There! That must be the... If you... I...
Lord, what did they do?
We are one...
You need that dagger for your ritual. I'm supposed to believe you just give it to me?
If you do not trust me to uphold... Good luck! When next we meet, let us be standing over Elganon's body!
All right. Solus takes down the Archdemon. That makes Elganon mortal, then we kill him with the Lyrium dagger. First...
Come on, we have to get to Veilguard.
We're good.
More Venatory. They've got mages.
Now it's your turn. My job's done.
You... Rook? It's a... One... Wait, look! Come on! More... You made it.
Not my...
Apology.
It gave us a chance.
Whatever you...
It'll come back.
Bellara. Rook free. We will.
Will.
Thanks. Well, we still... Mavaris, it's good to see you.
We're so close. Minrathous will be liberated. But first...
Even gods may die.
We have every confidence in your plan.
Those who...
You're dense.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Minrathous. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us.
Hate to admit it, but Solus really came through for us. It's just Elganon we have to deal with. We'll watch the streets. You rip that god from his throat.
Bring the light.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The Crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the Lords.
The pleasure was all mine.
We've all had enough of Elgernon's tyranny.
Be sure to silence him. Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
Rook, stand firm and watch Lace Harding's back.
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
When this is done, you'll be off again?
Something like that.
You've got this.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter? She'll find a way. Of that, I have no doubt.
Get out there and do what you do best.
He was in my head the whole time. He's...
But we can't stop.
No, you can't. I could...
And now that Elganon is the only one left...
If we kill him...
Which is why Solus gave me the dagger. That smug, backstabbing little shit. Even with the fate of the world at stake, Solus takes time to double-cross the people trying to save it. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the veil to something else to keep it in place?
For an enchantment like that, we'll need a specific substitute. The veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solus. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
I sure hope he doesn't. After everything he's done, I'm looking forward to doing this the hard way. But it will be risky. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solus will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't go through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Speaking from the heart, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solus took...
But we have you, Morrigan, and we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now, and when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
He's in the palace.
Tam,
be ready?
Of course Solus lied to us. I keep... But... just...
Lucanus? I know. When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best, and we got him.
The demon?
Oh, it is purest... This... you...
We didn't lose anybody. Thank...
Ha. You've got this. How are you feeling, Ballora?
But...
Nev, how are you holding up?
I've seen reports from the city. The last... Every person who gets through this is a win.
We started this together.
Now we stay.
There's more on your mind.
This started with Solus. It will end there, too. He played mind games with you. People with power. However this plays out, I'm with you.
I couldn't do this without you.
Sure you could.
A word, Rook?
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help. I'm going up there. I owe Elganon for what he did.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yup. We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
them out! Here's hoping the others are all right, and the folks fighting down below.
They're doing their jobs. We need to focus on reaching the throne.
After, but we'll do whatever it takes to stop Elganon.
Now we save Minrathous, a detective and a demon.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Damn it!
The throne room.
Rook!
You made other the blight.
Over ahead!
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
I'm with you, Trouble. All the way.
You got us here, Rook. Now give me a target so we can finish this.
Solus!
I've got this!
Ice or
Infant. You are nothing. This entire world is my domain. Nothing you do matters. While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic! Well, now I am the Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy. Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weisshaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenane.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
You will kneel.
No.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn! Your recalcitrance has doomed every pathetic creature in existence! I will share the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world! And from the ashes shall rise a...
It is done. The world, and for bringing. Aye, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. Please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes.
You're right. You do need to make up for the damage you've done. But breaking the world again is the wrong way to do it.
Letting the Veil collapse
is what you want. Making amends isn't about what you want. You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you wronged asked you to stop?
Venan.
You think you've gone too far to come back? But you're wrong. I am here, walking the Denan with you.
I lied. I betrayed you.
I forgive you. All you have to do is stop.
Irabolas, Venan. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the Veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her, and in this.
Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
Banal nadas, arlathma venan.
My life force now sustains the Veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement.
But you do not have to go alone.
Arkelas Virbanal.
Tel banal arama, vir shiral malasa, belanares.
Thank you, Rook.
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and the Inquisitor finally reunited with her true love, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen.